Hey everyone! Today, let's talk about something really important. It's an opportunity to not just participate in our democracy, but to actually get in there and lead it. We're talking about taking a seat at the table with the League of Women Voters and really helping to shape the future of our community.
Now, this is so much more than just a call for volunteers. Think of it as an invitation to become a key part of the engine that powers voter education and advocacy right here in Seattle-King County.
Just take a second and really imagine that. A community where every single voice matters and is actually heard. That's the vision, you know? That's what drives the League. It's a future where democracy isn't some spectator sport, but a system where you are a key player, making sure it's strong, fair, and accessible for everyone.
So, that's the big vision, right? But how do we actually get there? Well, it happens through leadership. And this is your personal invitation to step up and be a part of that solution, to go from being a member to being a real mover and shaker.
And this quote, it just says it all, doesn't it? This is what it all boils down to. It's about having a real impact. It's about knowing that our actions, both big and small, literally create the world we live in. And serving on the board puts you right at the heart of that action.
Okay, but you might be asking, what's in it for me? And you know what? That's a totally fair question. Beyond the mission, what do you get out of this both personally and professionally? Well, let's break it down.
First off, there's just this incredible, radical satisfaction that comes from empowering voters. It's a huge deal. You also get to sharpen some really high-level skills in things like governance and strategy, and you connect with this amazing, powerful community of people. Plus, the work you do here, it creates ripples of influence that go way beyond our county, even to the state and national level.
All right, so let's get into the nitty-gritty. What does serving on the board actually look like? What kind of work would you be diving into day to day?
This table breaks it down perfectly. You've got these 4 key areas where you can make a massive difference. So, whether your passion is big picture strategy, on-the-ground advocacy, community education, or the nuts and bolts of running a successful nonprofit, there is absolutely a vital role here for you to own.
You know, one of the absolute best parts of this work is the people you get to do it with. You're not just joining a board, you're plugging into a whole network of some of the most passionate, smart, and dedicated people you will ever meet.
And listen to this. This right here, this is from a real League member. It's not just a quote. It's a testament to the power of this community. People find their voice here. They find their purpose because we accomplish things together that we could never, ever do alone. And that's the belief that ties everyone together. You'll forge these deep connections and friendships that are rooted in a common goal, defending and strengthening our democracy. And that shared purpose, man, it creates such a strong and supportive community.
Okay, let's bring this all back to you, because this is the most important part. We've talked about the vision, the rewards, the work. Now it's time to talk about your role in all of this.
And I really want you to hear this next part. The League's strength comes from the diversity of its leaders. It doesn't matter if you're from tech, or healthcare, or education, or any other field. Your unique experience, your point of view, it's not just welcome, it is absolutely essential to our success.
So, the question is simple, really. Are you ready to step off the sidelines and into the driver's seat? Are you ready to take all that passion you have for democracy and turn it into real, tangible, impactful leadership? If the answer is yes, or even just maybe, here's what you do next. Jot down this email address. Reach out to the League of Women Voters of Seattle-King County. Ask your questions, start a conversation. This is how you take your seat at the table.
Because when it comes right down to it, that's what this is all about. Empowering voters and defending democracy isn't some vague idea. It's a mission that's built day by people who are ready to lead. It starts right here. It starts with you.